Hello, I'm Danny Greaves, and in today's video I'd like to talk to you about how do you stay motivated when working towards a long-term goal. So one of the things that people report to me most often is that they have a goal or they have a project or they have something that they'd love to work on. So it involves something that they're really quite inspired about, something that they've got a lot of energy and enthusiasm for. And yet when they start to get into it, when they get a quarter or even a third of the way through, then they start to lose a little bit of concentration, they start to lose a bit of confidence, they start to lose a bit of motivation, and then often that thing that they were so enthusiastic about at the beginning just tends to fade and drift away. And the consequences of that are when you are fired up about something and you really start to go for it, and then all of a sudden you lose confidence and it fades away, it starts to get you to doubt yourself, you start to worry if you're capable, you start to lose more of your confidence, and then you start to hold back from going for things in the future. And there are a couple of main reasons why this happens. First of all, very commonly, because you're full of energy and enthusiasm, when you're thinking and planning about the goal, you tend to think about all of the upsides, all of the wonderful things that you're going to get out of it, all of the wonderful achievements that are going to happen, and how good everything is going to be once you've done it. So you start to get really attracted to this fantasy version of what you hope it's going to look like. Now, because everything has two sides and everything has a balance of support and challenge, what you're actually doing there is you're setting yourself up a bit of a fantasy. Even though it's something you're inspired by, it's unbalanced. And when it's unbalanced, your system will create feelings of anxiety and uncertainty to give you feedback that you're polarized in where you're going, that you're looking too much at one side. So there is a really simple little formula that you can work through for a goal and something that you'd love to work on that will help you keep true and stay on task despite the ups and the downs. So the first thing that we want you to do is create, to the best of your ability, a plan for how you can do it. Then what I'd like you to do is to visualize the process of how that's going to work and visualize the outcome that you'll have at the end. So you're planning and then you're visualizing the goal. So you've got that bit set in. Then what I'd like you to do is think about all of the possible obstacles that could come up. And at this stage, just get as many down as you can. It doesn't matter if they're maybe a little bit unrealistic or a little bit if they overlap with one another. Just get down as many of the obstacles as you can. And then once you've got all the obstacles, start to refine that down to the ones that you think probably are most likely to happen. So then we've got this plan, we've got this visualization, we've got the goal that you're working towards, and now you've got the obstacles that you think you're going to face. And what you can do now is you can refine your visualization so that you actually see yourself overcoming the obstacles. Because one of the main things that causes us to lose confidence is when we haven't thought something through thoroughly and then all of a sudden an unexpected obstacle comes up. We're not prepared, we don't know how to manage it, so actually we shy away from it or we give up. Whereas when you get into the habit of visualizing yourself overcoming those obstacles, then actually it invigorates you and helps you to really stay focused. So we're planning, we're visualizing the goal, then we're looking at obstacles, and then it's about reinforcing that as you go along. So there'll be new challenges, there'll be new things that come up, and you just refine that process so you can keep yourself motivated all the way through. I'd love to know what type of project or goal you're going to apply this tactic to, so please in the comments below share what it is you're working on. Thank you very much.